Hi, welcome back. So last video I was talking about some ideas for the loose leaf journal with the vellum sheets, and it's been an interesting project. It's been a lot more difficult than I imagined. One of the issues that we were having and kind of talked about was the fasteners. So I went and got larger fasteners, and it turns out they do not have a whole heck of a lot more clearance. Unfortunately, so I was a little disappointed about that. The only one that really has that kind of clearance that I could take it through all the layers at once is the pen like that, which I've never actually used one of these, but they look cool. You can see I'll hold up to the camera. There we go. It's got a pretty decent amount of clearance. So I was trying to think of different things. What I'm probably going to end up using is about a 4-ounce leather. So I'm using one of my wife's books right now to kind of show where everything is. So initially what I was wanting to do was to fold this in, this in, this in, then this in, so that all of these showed and would have a central point where everything would, be fastened at one central point. That's where I was really coming up with the issues of, because it would have to sit on this bottom layer, then go through 3 layers of leather, and then still be able to put the pin in. And that's, if I use light enough leather, I can do that. Like I said, I've never actually used one of these pins, so we'll kind of think about that. The other option that I got while I was kind of messing around with this and working on it and trying to figure it out, one, I didn't originally have these little flaps for stability, and because I'm thinking of using lighter leather than I had originally planned, I think those are going to be, really nice, come in really handy. Flip those in. Of course, that book is not quite large enough. That's about 6 by 9, and this is set up to be a 9 by 11. So it's not actually, it's about the right thickness, which is nice. So I realized if I brought those on the inside and then this one solid flap over, you can't see it, but right here, one comes in like that, one comes in like that. What I could do is actually, I take that back. This one would come in first. It's like origami over here. So then those are going to be riveted with matching rivets. Then that would go right there. Come through a hole right there. And then line up, clasp. And because this is sitting down and these sides are going to be riveted solid, these are just laying in there. They're not going to go anywhere with this on top of it. So I think this is probably going to be our best option. I'm going to see what the customer thinks. Of course, the final outcome is going to be up to her, not me. She's the one that is that's doing it. And I never realized. I just noticed that this is. I don't believe the little small ones have that. You can see a little ball bearing right there that actually, when you flip that down, you can kind of feel that snap, so it's not going to come loose on its own. So that's pretty neat. So let me take a look at one of the smaller ones. I don't believe they have that, but honestly, I've never really looked. Now I'm curious. No, they don't. Okay. So it actually just for that sake of security, go with the larger one there as opposed to the smaller one. And it end up looking just about like that. Do a little bit of roughing on this straight edge there. She liked that roughing. And I think that would work really well. It should be very nice and solid, even with a light medium leather, just because of the layers. And yeah, so I'm going to see what she thinks and go from there. Any questions, comments, please let me know. I'm always open for ideas. Again, this is Daniel Dyer with Dyer's Eve Leather and Leather by Lizzie, both shops on Etsy. Have a good day. Thank you for visiting.